Alright guys, so we got the car up on jacks and I've done a little work to it so far. Let me show you what I've done. Hold on. Alright, I took off the front grill of course because it's easy to do. Get my torch here. Got the heat shield off from over the turbo. What else did we do? Oh. Let me try flipping the camera. Yeah. Got the air cleaner out and that's delivery piping. Basically, here's what we're at right here. The air filter is surprisingly clean for what it is. Alright, let's go underneath. We'll give you a look around. Getting ready to take the oil out of her. Alrighty. So we got her on safety jacks, of course. Can't have the captain getting crushed. Let's see. Here's our oil pan that we're gonna have to drop to see for balance shaftiness. And then I'm trying to remember. I'll have to figure it out. There's a way to drain the trans too, which is right there, but we're gonna work on getting the oil out of her. I think it's a 17 millimeter. I'm not sure, but anyway guys, that's where we're at now. Boat love. We're gonna have to add car love to this too. Sob love. Anyway, talk to you later guys. Alright guys, so I got the oil out. Working on getting the fluids out. You know, I'll try the trans next, see what's up with that. Gotta change it anyway. It's probably never been changed. But here's a beautiful shot. I mean, we all know how to change the oil. I mean, I think we all do. I would hope so, being the ages we are, and you know, we're going our own way, so we have to do things for ourselves. So, anyway, here's what the oil looks like from the car. I can't believe it. It's pretty dark. Alright, guys. That is dark. I know you can't really tell, but that's darker than dark. That's like molasses dark. So, once she gets new oil in her, she'll be good. I'm going to try and do other things when I have that oil pan off. Of course, I'll clean the filter screen, or whatever the heck it's called, all that good stuff. So, you know, that's one of those problems with these Saabs. They couldn't spend the extra 20 bucks and put on like a heat shield around the exhaust that goes right underneath the oil pan. So it caused the engine to sludge some. But yeah, I know it's dark, you can't really see, but I need to get more lights in here and get you a better view, guys. But yeah, that's the engine bay. I know you can't really see, but if anybody wants some old oil, which I doubt. Anyway, I'm sure they sell it to people who use it for oil burners, whatever that. I don't know what Advanced Auto or AutoZone or all them places that take your oil back. I have no clue what they do with it. So anyway, guys, car love. Excuse me while I munch my old man crack. Love the old man cracks. It's these saved my life once. They did. I didn't have any food once, and holy shit, I had a bag of those in the car or some shit. Anyway, so here's a little tour of the interior. If I can get in here without turning the camera around. It's got a lot of room. It's pretty nice. Not bad of shape. I think, let me turn the camera around for me. It'll be easier. There we go. Now I can see what I'm doing. But, yeah, right down in there, I was reading in the Haynes manual. I think that's where the cabin pollen filter is. I can't wait to see that, because in my other Saab, it was almost as black as that oil, and it was hard and crusty and nasty. But This air filter for the engine air is actually in pretty decent shape. It's not that dirty. I might reuse that, blow it out. But I have the seats folded down in here. I don't know if you can see this here. Let me see. No, lights won't come on. I'll have to click the key. There we go. Now the lights are on. Look at all that room back there. I got the seats folded down. When the doggies are in here, they can lay in there instead of on the floor while I'm working on it. All that good jazz. So keep them up off the floor like that. Found this big ashtray. They had a truck stop. They had one bigger. They had like a 24-ounce one or something. I'm like, yeah, that'd be too hard. I found it at I think at Love's truck stop. So I think I might buy some stock at Love's. They seem to have a lot of locations around the country. I don't know. I'll have to research their thing. The only thing I haven't been able to find yet, which it might be, oh shoot, dang. I just stepped in oil. Let me wipe that off, guys. Don't want to be flicking oil all over myself. Where did my, oh. There we go. Alright. Here's the toolbox, all the little goodies. The only thing I haven't been able to find, which I think it's under the cover underneath the steering wheel instead of free, is where to plug in this. So we'll try and run the codes on it. I'm sure there's a spot on it for it. Just gotta dig a little deeper. Well guys, I just got the transmission fluid drained. Holy shit. It was the same color as the engine oil. Black as black. Oh, it was ridiculous. I know trans is not supposed to look that color. It has never been changed in its entire life. Or somebody poured engine oil in there or something. That's probably why it started slipping a little bit on the way home from Texas. But it was 1,400 miles. Man, that last 200 miles was crazy. She kept acting up, not wanting to run, all that good shit. So, well, she wanted to run, but the transmission started slipping a little bit. Now I could see why. So hopefully changing the fluid, getting it topped up where it needs to be and the right weight in it and whatever, whoever did it. But yeah, poor thing. I feel bad for her, but we're getting her, nursing her back to drivable condition on a daily driver. So anyway, car love, guys. All right, guys, got a little postmodern jukebox in the background. Lovely stuff. Anyway, we're at a point where now we can drop the oil pan, see what's up, see if this rattle can go away. I'll show you the trans fluid I was talking about in the last video. Hold on. Alright guys, here is that trans fluid. Dark as night, dark as I don't know what. Come up with some good good dark as, fill in the blanks for me, throw it in the comments. But I'll try and show you under the car. We got a torch down there now, so that exhaust, that was a bugger for sure. But I'll try and get some good video of it. But this is about as good as it's gonna get. That LED lamp is pretty nice. But yeah, there's the oil pan right there, and that's what's going on, guys. If I can get good shots, I'll give you a tour of the inside of the bottom end. So, anyway, guys, have a good one. Car love. Alright guys, underneath the car right now, as you can see, well, maybe you can't see, but anyway, let me turn the camera around, I'll show you what I found. Finally got the oil pan out. It is a pain in the butt, but here we go. Alright guys, here is the bottom of the engine with the pan out. And I think I found the source of the rattle. Here's our main bearing caps. Here's one of the connecting rods. If you can hear that ticking. Let me find another one to touch, but let's see. It's hard to get you good video, guys, underneath the car. There's another one up here, but I'll just use this far one. They all make the same noise. But if you can hear that, let me try switching hands around this jack. See if I can get you some better things going on. Yeah. Here we go. But they're all pretty loose like that. I think the bearings went out on them. That one's really bad. But yeah. So we're gonna try and do this in the car, and take the all the caps off for the connecting rods. We'll leave the main I'm sorry about the camera there. We'll keep the main caps on. Hopefully those are good. Found some metallic-y goodness in the pan when I got it off. So this is the crank sensor wheel here. This weird looking thing. But I'll leave the caps on and try and do this in the car. I'll just turn the crank with the big nut that's on the end of the balancer on the left hand side of the car. So anywho guys, there's the update. We'll see what we could do. If you got any tips or tricks about doing something like this in a car and not removing the engine, it'd be greatly appreciated. So anyway, car love guys. Alright gents, so that's the update for where we're at on the car right now. Got a bunch of sawdust from the wood shop on the floor, soaking up the oil for overnight there. Got some random doggies over here. We'll swing the camera around, let you see the doggies crashing. Crash bandicoots. Alright, so here's the oil pan, guys. Let me get it in the light. Not put it on the, we'll take it over here. If you can see, let me scrape my finger on there. A little metallic-y goodness on there. I don't know if the camera's focusing good, but yeah. I think that's all the bearing material from the connecting rod big end. So I'm hoping the journals that those bearings ride on are decent. And there's Crash Bandicoot 1. She seems to not want to be in the car. I don't know if you could see Crash Bandicoot 2 in there. She's all crashed out on my laundry from Texas. I didn't even take that shit out yet. I took a lot of it out, but there's still a little bit in there. Alright guys, so that was the update for the car. Little postmodern jukebox again in the background. Don't know if you like that kind of stuff, but I dig it, so I'll let you listen for a second. It's good stuff, but anyway. So that's the update for the car. If any of you guys have any good comments or whatever, how to get this shit done in the car without pulling the engine, that'd be great. Just throw them down in the comments. It took a long time to get to this point. like a whole day. An oil pan was crazy getting it out, you know, all that good stuff. So I think I'm just gonna chill out now in the hammock and have a beer maybe and think about the next course of action, look up parts, research parts. I think how much did I see? I think about 40 bucks. 40 bucks for the new bearings, but I have to measure all the journals and see what size they are. I got to get my micrometers out, check them with my gauge blocks so they're right, all that good stuff. So, you know, being a machinist back in the day has its pluses, having that skill. So I got to measure all the journals, check the journals, make sure they're okay, and then get the right bearings to put in there. So hopefully it works out good, and then that rattle will be gone, and then it'll be a daily. So anyway, guys, have a great night wherever you're at, great morning, great afternoon, wherever you are on this rock. And as always, stay safe out there, and car love, guys. Let me have you listen to the Postmodern for a second, yeah. Anyway, good stuff, guys, good stuff. Have a great night, guys. Stay safe again, and car love, guys.